Hey guys, it's Felix here, and today's video is going to be on how you can increase lean muscle mass and bulk up on the carnivore diet if that is one of your goals and that is something you're struggling with. My name is Felix and I went on the carnivore diet because my health was really suffering, but now I'm thriving. I'm doing better every day and I want to help you do the same. And if you want my personal help, click the link in the description. So on the topic of building muscle on the carnivore diet, let me just start off by debunking a very common myth that I see out there on the internet. And that is that you need carbs to grow muscle. And if you think that you need carbs to grow muscle, I would ask you, how many lions or other apex predators do you see eating carbs? Have you ever seen a lion eating grass on the savannah or something? Because lions and other apex predators, they're pretty goddamn strong and fast. And I don't see them eating any carbs whatsoever. And humans are exactly the same. So the reason why many people are confused with this thing is that if you eat carbs in a calorie surplus, you will most definitely put on weight. You will put on mass. But most of it will be fat. And if you're watching this video, I'm guessing that you don't want to put on fat, you want to put on lean muscle mass. So if you want to put on lean muscle mass, the carnivore diet is the superior diet to be on. Fine, if you want to put on weight just as much as possible, yeah, eat carbs, but you will gain mostly fat. But the reason why many people are struggling to gain muscle on the carnivore diet is because you are not eating enough calories or you are not training hard enough. And today I want to share with you the tips on how you can get in the sufficient amount of calories and how you can gain size very fast on the carnivore diet. So the first thing is that if you're struggling to get in enough calories, what you could do is you could split up your meals. So you will eat more times throughout the day. So personally, I don't really like this because I feel more sharp if I don't eat anything. So I usually stick to 1 or 2 meals per day. But if your goal is to just put on as much muscle as possible, I would actually eat like 3 to 4 times a day. So you can eat breakfast, you can eat lunch, in between dinner, and then dinner, of course. This way it will be easier for you to consume more, and you will also be in protein synthesis most of the day. And another thing you can do is to increase your protein intake. So of course, if you're on a carnivore diet, you should be eating mostly fat. But if you're eating too much fat, I would suggest that you increase your protein intake, because when you eat the protein, that will temporarily also spike your insulin, which is vital for muscle building. You need your insulin to spike to be able to build muscle, for your cells to get the protein in them and thereby increase muscle size. So that is important. So that might be a thing you're also struggling with. Alright, so the third tip is to train in a fasted state and eat after a workout. And the reason why you want to do this is because you will train better this way and your body will respond more effectively to the exercise stimulus. Because if you think about it, how did our ancestors hunt and eat? They went hunting when they were hungry and then afterwards they ate. So you're basically imitating this kind of response. So you hunt, then you eat. So this makes a lot of sense. And you will overall just feel better in your workouts because you're not digesting all of this food. And then another thing which I also want to emphasize is that if you have been on the carnivore diet for, let's say, only a few weeks, and you feel that you have maybe lost some weight, which probably was water weight, or you feel low energy, or anything really stick with the diet. Because in the beginning, in the transitioning phase, you will not maybe feel as good as you will later on, and you might also not be consuming the right amount of calories because it takes some time for your body to adjust to this kind of eating and for your hunger signals to really get dialed in. Because what you want to do on the carnivore diet is that you want to eat until it stops tasting good. So you basically want to eat until you're full, because your body, when your body works properly, your body will tell you how much is enough. And the more you train, the more calories you burn, the more your body will need the food. So your body will really tell you by the hunger signals when you're dialed in how much you really should eat. So the harder you train, the more nutrients, the more food your body want to ingest. So if you haven't been on the carnivore diet for long, just stick it out. And then you will notice that things are getting easier. You're able to put on more lean muscle mass and losing fat. And if you really want to optimize your lean muscle mass and you want to invest in your diet, what you also can do is, of course, invest and buy higher quality meat. Because if you buy higher quality meat, it will of course have more nutrients in it. It will be of better quality, better protein. And what I would also do is, eat some organs, eat some liver, eat some heart, because these will also stimulate muscle growth in just a different way, because you will get all the nutrients that you really need. And lastly, if you want to build muscle mass, you want to build strength and size, you need to do the same thing which you would do on any other diet than carnivore as well. So you need to really dial in your sleep. I made a video on this as well, how you can optimize your sleep, but you really need to get your sleep in right and your recovery, because when you sleep, when you recover, this is actually when your muscle grows. So it's vital that you get this part right, and also training hard enough. The good thing with the carnivore diet is that it will give you more energy. It will give you more stable energy throughout your workouts, so you will be able to work harder. But it's vital that you work hard enough, that you give your muscles the stimulus needed, and also that you just overall live a healthy lifestyle. Reduce stress, get enough sunshine and vitamin D, and really make sure that you are getting enough of all the nutrients and vitamins that you need. So if you want to make sure that you're getting all your vitamins and nutrients, eat some organs. Animal organs are really the best vitamin supplement you can take. So to sum everything up, focus on more protein, higher quality protein, and if you're struggling with calories, more frequent meals. Really prioritize training hard. Train at the time when you feel the best and you can push the hardest. And this way you will also be optimizing your hormones, which will create this virtual spiral where when you are feeling better, you're training harder, you're eating better, and it just goes on, and you will start doing better and better, and you will be putting on more muscle mass just overall. But if you're on the skinny side and you feel that you really want to bulk up fast, you can also add in dairy. Dairy will have a little bit of sugar in it, so of course it will be easier to put on fat, but this way you will easily get enough calories. So drink milk, take cheese, if you really want to bulk up and speed up the process. But it of course depends on how well you tolerate it. And if you only want to prioritize lean muscle mass, which most of you should be prioritizing, then skip the dairy. You really don't need it. Alright, but that's it for today. Hope you found value in this video, and make sure to thumbs up the video and subscribe for more carnivore content. I really appreciate it. I try to bring you as much value as possible, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.